Hi everyone, it's Jamie Asher. Happy to see you. Um, Let me see if I can set this camera up. Sorry. I'm gonna do my videos like this from now on because, at least at this resolution, sorry. I don't know if that's gonna stay or not. Just because I don't have a lot of storage on the phone. Anyway, I appreciate all the viewers. Please do hit like if you could. I'm just trying to get a message out. I'm not making anything off of this. I am going to start another channel. Anyway, let me get to the point. My guide just came to me. Jesus is here with me. It's just been a rough couple of days, honestly. My guide was showing me all this love for me that they have. And I said, I need it. Anyway. I'm sorry, Jesus is always telling me to breathe. I was just asking him to just let me stay in the fifth dimension. I don't want to feel this suffering anymore, you know. I don't know, it's just, I don't know why I feel this way exactly. I assume it's energies coming to me, not so much me, and the lessons that my angels are trying to teach me. My God's talking to me. Anyway, I burned a little herb. I dug it out of my blasted pan here. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't really question anything that happens to me. I understand I've got to learn certain lessons. I asked to learn them. Careful what you ask for, right? Wow. Ain't that the truth? But I mean, okay, my guide's reminded me to say, you know, anything is better, as much trouble as it is processing your emotions and being in contact with one's inner child. Sorry, it's so much harder to do, to try and stay, you know, like in the old paradigm and the slavery ideas, and you know, and I mean, these extend right into our families. That's where it extends to, because our own mothers expect us to give our lives for them. I mean, imagine. And my mother abused me from before I was born. I'm not going to get into the negative. I'm trying to create a positive memory, you know, which I dwelled long in those negative emotions. That's why people do it. But the old paradigm is programming, and it's not what humans or light beings. I don't even see myself as a human anymore. Obviously, I have a human body, but in my mind, I'm a star being. Blessed fifth dimensional beings, come in. I thank you and I love you. Fifth dimension and higher. It's like when I started talking now, I'm seeing like Buddha. See, when I close my eyes now, I see like a reflection of my spirit self, you know. This started when I woke up. it's pretty cool. It reminds me of the Lover's card in the Thoth deck. I don't know if you're familiar with that. That's the deck I like to use now. Um, well, the impression I got when I mentioned star beings was all the different star beings all around, like watching us, watching me, because they are, many of them are omnipresent, so they're here with us in reality, in their minds. It's like a meditative absorption. I guess that's how it would be described. I'm studying. I do have the book today. The Jewel Ornament of Liberation. Uh, it's pretty deep, a little hard to read. I would suggest that it's not a beginner's guide to Mahayana Buddhism, which Mahayana means the great vehicle, and Buddhism means to awakening. Well, Buddhism's. See, my guides are telling me now. Buddhism is not a. Yes, Master Gun Popo. Buddhism is not a word there in their language. So, and I don't know what it is. I'm just going to see if I can access it, because I've asked my higher beings to always be in communication and have information that I can communicate to other beings. What I'm hearing is like not in regular language or whatever. So it's more of a spiritual language they're speaking to me in. I guess I use my brain to interpret these signals. I know they're from my heart. It's really feeling is what this is about. It's not the mind. It's not mind over matter. It's heart over matter, which is your brain, your body, your entire being, and the connection to source. Everything is for us. That's what I'm hearing. Everything is for us, humans, star beings. Something like the evolution is so, well, it's fascinating to say the least. My words. Oh my. Oh, I was going to suggest that if you wanted to learn about Buddhism, study Shantideva's Guide to the Bodhisattva Way of Life. That's Shantideva. He was a awakened Buddhist who traveled from India and brought Buddhism to Tibet. So you could kind of say it's kind of like a well-known spiritual book in that part of the world, then, if you're a spiritual person. And I'm hearing there's other, the animists and stuff, but Buddhism has been carved into the mountains there, literally, into the memories of all of us, because we've all lived these lives. I'm hearing my guides reminding me and saying things. I asked Master Gun Popo to stay and walk with me. Yes, Master. Basically, I'm going back and forth with my guide right now. Is what I've been doing. Anyway, in the Bodhisattva Way of Life, trying to get set up a little better here. Sorry about the terrible shot. Wow, I'm hungry. All of a sudden. In the Bodhisattva Way of Life, or a guide to the Bodhisattva Way of Life, what a Bodhisattva is, it means a being who reincarnates in order to save other beings. In other words, I'm a Bodhisattva. I know I was a Bodhisattva before I awoke. course, awakening now is just a different level of understanding from the heart rather than the mind, if that makes sense. I had described it to someone as there is three-dimensional thinking, which is linear. Yeah, I do this, 2 plus 2 makes this. But in a Fibonacci sequence of growth, instead of a linear fashion now, our hearts and our light being self is expanding exponentially outwards. And that's what awakening is. Yes, because my guide's telling me I'm well on the way. And I think of it as building a momentum. I'm a Taurus, by the way. And I've been shown this about the bull. The bull, you can study these animals now. It's fascinating. Yes, Father, Son, I love you. Wow, watch this now. He came right out to say hello. I love you. Yes, bless it. He said, why are you forgetting about me? Because I'm processing all these energies you're sending. I suggest that the sun is very good for you. I derive energy from it. And sun gazing. Thanks to, I can't remember the guy's channel. I was going to shout him out there. Anyway, wow, that feels good. I thought it was going to rain, and you see now, I asked my angels to keep me dry, and it did sprinkle like 2 drops, blah, blah. Anyway, I was looking at the beautiful clouds, and, they always put us in this place where we're supposed to be, and I'm hearing, again, everything is done for us. It says so in the Bible. If the birds, live outside and don't carry food and this and that. I know I'm not quoting exactly, but so if God takes care of the birds, why not us? And we're so much more important to Him. In fact, what I'm hearing now, birds, just like it says in the Bible, the birds, the grass, the insects, they're all serving us. They serve awakening. Okay, here's what I'm hearing. The hero asks not what he's going to get out of being a hero. He does it because it's what he wants to do, because he loves other people. Right? So, yeah, I see myself as a hero. I do what I do for the benefit of all sentient beings. Okay? And then that's what the Bodhisattva way of life is about, being a hero to oneself. I'm hearing self-love. Yes, it's about self-love. Thank God. Why leave yourself out in the cold, right? We judge ourselves. That's why we do it. Judge not, lest ye be judged. That is a key to manifest what you want. I'm hearing the householder runs away from poverty and straight into it, whereas, the carefree, free soul who gives away everything inherits not only the earth but the universe. Imagine now. Now you tell me this isn't a 3D matrix. If you haven't seen the Matrix and you can tell me that, I want to hear your explanation. My guide's kidding with me. He's saying, yeah, just because you want to hear it. just because I want to hear how dumb it sounds. Well, honestly, that's true. But I will say this: I leave my mind and my heart open. I'm hearing that's what vulnerability is about. That's what manifesting feminine energies is about. Okay, people don't understand why I dress this way. I'm manifesting with feminine energy. Yes, in 3-dimensional, It was about sex addiction and other things. In fifth dimensional, who cares? I mean, I want to have sex with people I love, and honestly, I've had sex maybe twice in so much months, but it was to show me a lesson. As I said, my angels. Yeah, I'm hearing straight up, God's not hung up about sex. With a qualifier for children, because you take away their freedom of choice. See, and that's the thing. That's the law. You violate freedom of choice then, and judge people and stuff like that. Like, okay, what I'm hearing now, reaction is not freedom of choice. I know that's Jesus, because I know that one. Reaction is not freedom of choice. If you're reacting out of fear, that you're going to lose your money and you're so attached to the money, how do you be free? And there's no judgment. That's what I'm hearing. There's no judgment. Okay, and I'm hearing that's a three-dimensional programming concept. And I want to say, because as soon as I say I have access to eternal life, I've got someone asking me about it on YouTube. You're probably listening. I'm not going to say your name. But anyway, I mean, if you feel that way, that's fine. But it's the truth. It's promised in the Bible. It's in every religion. And my angels made sure it was the first thing I figured out, because I'm getting older. Understand? Now, if you're a awakened being, or say you're an angel, right? Okay, think of it from this point of view. And you see this guy, man, he's been stumbling around, falling in traps, everything, but he's trying to do good, but he just can't make it because of the programming, because of the past. That was me. That was me, so I boxed myself in, like everybody boxes themselves in a box where they feel safe. Then if you follow a spiritual path, which is basically just asking for help to the universe, it doesn't matter what religion you use. That's just another box to feel safe in, isn't it? I mean, and you're God looking down, and okay, the angels told me they oh. They wouldn't wash our feet with their tears. Oh God. Now I know why my foot can't stumble, because it's the truth. They don't just they don't just guide you. They put you where you're supposed to be for your best good. All you gotta do is ask them. All you gotta do is ask. I don't say it doesn't take work. It took me years, really, literally. I quit drinking 8 years ago, and I was suicidal before that. But it happened. And it's real. Oh, it's so real. It's real. It's all real. Yes, God, I love you. He loves us more than anything. Oh, God. I hope I don't run out of space on here before I get my point across. Or the point I linearly thought of. See, this is expansion. This is being vulnerable. This is feminine energy receiving from the universe. It's not about sex. It's about love. There's a reason I do my hands this way. I've incorporated my ancestors, and I was given knowledge of hand gestures. This is the universal sign of drop weapons, peace. That's what it means. And my heart chakras are here emanating violet, fire, and rainbow. Literally to you in light language. I'm sending you light and love. Yes, Father. Oh God, and the sun came up right when I said that. Oh my gosh. You see, it's all synchronistic. Everything, every single thing we do is meant to serve one purpose, to awaken us. And I'm hearing again, everything is done for you, for us. You in particular. Oh God, thank you. And see, life is just as simple as that. And, I'm not perfect, not by any means. And I am fallible. But I don't make mistakes the way I used to. Right? I don't have to say sorry every day like I used to. And as I'm hearing my guides reminding me, and I always do this, if I feel ill feelings towards someone or whatever should be going on, anxiety, I'm hearing my guides say I'm tired. Yes, I'm really fucking tired, and I'm kind of hungry. That gets to me too. I advise anyone to stay, to have a healthy diet, eat, etc. I'm receiving a lot of energies, I can tell too. Anyway, the Bodhisattva way of life. If you should read that as an introduction or be interested in learning about Buddhism, that book is hard to understand. It's written in 2 languages, and one is translation. Or one is like the original text, basically, and one is a translation of it, because everything's, those old Sanskrit were like not images, they were letters, but they meant more like images of things that had happened, I guess is the way to describe it. So, yeah, and if you study that book, I can tell you straight up, you can become liberated with that. You can become liberated in any way, shape, or form, actually. But I will say this, apply yourself, and really apply yourself, man. It's fucking worth it. Start with the psychology of your soul. Yeah, I'm saying all this stuff just as suggestions. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't bother with it. Back to the eternal life. Okay, well, I had someone message me about that. Yes, it is a reality. Yes, I put it in one of the notes on one of my films. I'm not sure which one it is. I'm sorry I'm so disorganized. I'm gonna get it together. I am homeless. Also, I don't have any money at all. But I mean, that's okay. It's taught me a wonderful lesson that I don't need the money anyway. I don't care about money. A hero doesn't ask for money, right? She just does it because she loves. And that's what Mother Gaia does. She loves us. Yeah, I want to stay in contact with every being as much as I can handle. I'm talking to Mother Gaia. I know her energies. Yeah. See, now that's what we're here for, Mother Gaia, too. Well, we're all one. We're all here for each other. We're all consciousness. Any way you want to conceive of it. I would suggest conceiving as God as something like an infinite, just the infinite. I mean, and who in three dimensions you can't understand infinite. My concept of infinite now is like ever expanding, ever wonderful, ever joyful. The consciousness of the universe till we, move on. I mean, there's more than one universe. I've been shown that. I'm going to be working with some quantum physics. I was given a lot of downloads with Tesla numbers and stuff. And if anyone should see one of these videos and be interested, I have created a duodecimal system. I'm planning on someone who has done a couple of physics papers for a university to write it up for me. I don't know why I said that, but it just came to me. But I do have it. I wrote it down when I first awoke and I started receiving all these numbers. I mean, imagine, little old me, right? Unbelievable. Okay, I've had people ask me, this just came to me, I guess, I don't know, maybe you guys are telepathing me something. Remember, fifth dimension does not have time. I could be receiving from something you're going to ask when you see this video in reality. That's quantum physics for you, right? A little mind-boggling in the third dimension, but considering there's other dimensions, see, it's a little... It's never going to make complete sense in the three-dimensional sense. I'm here and you have to feel it. Okay, back to that again. Yeah, well, that's what it's about. That's what ascension is about. Feeling. Opening up to feminine energies. Becoming vulnerable. In ancient Egypt, the man who became the priest had to dress as a woman to show that they had understood the feminine energies. The feminine energies are receiving energy, remember. And, just like I said before when the sun came out, these, that's a masculine type energy. I'm getting this too, a lot of, about the imbalance of the masculine and feminine. Well, that's about, this dark programming, slavery programming. You have the dark feminine type woman, that drives you like a slave, literally. We call it narcissism. People used to call it having demons, or being a demon. I still call people like that demons. I'm hearing that they literally have like a demon controlling them. Okay, well, yeah, that's the programming. I'm hearing artificial intelligence also. So that's part of the programming. All you conspiracy theorists, I'll just say one thing. It's not a theory if it's real, and just about everything you've heard is real. If you can swallow that one. I don't even go into the three-dimensional aspect of meeting aliens because we got the ant people, spoken of in Indian legend, that we have races here on the earth that are so technically advanced we can't see them. They do, but they're technically advanced. Yeah, I'm hearing everything you think and more is actually real because it's infinite. There's star beings throughout the galaxy, what says the other galaxies. Yeah, and we don't link as much in the third dimensional as through fifth dimensional and upwards energies. Okay, well, I'm pretty synchronistic, and I'm usually getting a lot of these energies early, so I will say this. Some of you can take this as maybe some energies that are coming in I know that me and another friend had a headache today. I know I've affirmed that a lot of these are ascension symptoms with other people. I got to see my awakened friend today, and I mean, I don't try to look into people's personal life or anything, but I can tell who's awakened and who's not, and she's awakened. The first person I met physically who understands anything I'm talking about, or is even willing to listen. I'll tell you straight up, because it's easy to tell someone who's programmed, right? They're going to ask you a question, as soon as you start answering it, they walk the fuck away. They do not want to fucking hear. Excuse my French. Anyway, you'll see that I trained from Hilarion. I have a weird sense of humor sometimes. Hopefully you get it. Hilarion, are you around here? I've been, honestly, I can only handle so much, and I've been in contact with so many different beings since I figured out that I could actually do this. Yeah, I'm hearing my guides say, yeah, mention that I gotta be in the fifth dimensional, manifesting unconditional love. I have to be in a joyful state of mind. Okay, so that's what takes work, yeah. I don't know, I get a lot from our Buddhist masters. I believe my guide's just showing me, what I've been talking about. Oh gosh, so if you should like an introduction to Buddhism, just on a level of something really easy to understand, watch Little Buddha. It's a movie, an hour or two long. It's great. 7 Years in Tibet will give you a good insight into some of the ideas. That's a great movie, I think, also. Anyway, I'm glad I got to relate a few things so you could have some additional material you may want to look at. I've come to realize that younger people don't know a lot of history that is on film, and I've seen a lot of movies and stuff. When I say younger, I mean, well, I guess I just mean people who've been exposed to it. I know that a lot of stuff was even banned due to Christians and stuff when I was a kid. Anyway, I guess I'll cut this short since so I won't completely run out of space. Guides, masters, what else should I say? Or do you want to say? Jesus said, breathe and stay in the now. I love you all. Have a great night. Bless you. Namaste.